Listen to me, Oscar, and the island, level B1. Liz got off the ferry onto the familiar shores of Lugardo Island, and memories came rushing back. It had been 3 years since she was last here, the place where she wrote Sammy and the Rebel Bus. The book became a bestseller and was now being made into a movie. Liz was invited to the movie set as a consultant, but she had her doubts. She always kept her real name, face, and personality hidden from the press. No one knew who the real author of Sammy and the Rebel Bus was, and she wanted to keep it that way. But she wanted the movie to be done right, so she still agreed to come. As Liz walked through the charming streets of Lugardo, she felt the same atmosphere as 3 years ago. The island was beautiful, but also brought back sad memories. It was here that she had fallen in love, and then had her heart broken. She tried to ignore those thoughts and focused on her current task. On the set, Liz met Oscar, the leading actor who was eager to make his role perfect. Oscar was handsome, kind, and funny. "Hi, Liz, I'm Oscar," he said with a warm smile. "I've been so excited to meet you. Your book is amazing, and I want to play Sammy right. Can you help me understand him better?" Liz hesitated. She was worried people would see them together, start talking, and eventually figure out who she really was. But Oscar's sincerity made her agree. "Sure, Oscar," she replied with a smile. "I'll help you get into character." They spent hours together, diving deep into Liz's book. Oscar was very smart and truly wanted to understand every detail of his role. As they worked, Liz started liking him a lot. They rehearsed together, sitting on the balcony with a view to the most beautiful sea in the world. One evening, Liz opened up about her fears. "I'm scared, Oscar," she admitted. "If people find out who I am, my whole world could collapse. I've been hiding for so long." Oscar looked at her with understanding. "I promise to stay away from you in public. I don't want to cause you any trouble." Despite his promise, they couldn't stay away from each other. Liz showed Oscar secret spots on the island where she used to find inspiration for her book. They laughed and shared stories, and one evening, as the sun set, they kissed. It felt right at that moment. But the next morning, their photo was all over the internet. Paparazzi caught them kissing on the beach. Liz was so upset, but surprisingly, no one knew who the girl with Oscar was. Yet. "I'm so sorry, Liz," Oscar said, looking worried. "I didn't mean for this to happen." Liz shook her head, tears in her eyes. "Your life won't change, Oscar. Mine will turn upside down." Oscar took her hand. "I can give up my career for you, Liz. We can live a simple life somewhere quiet." Liz didn't believe it was possible for him. "Oscar, you love your work, and they will never leave you alone whenever you try to hide. Somebody said it's best to tell the truth to the world. If there's no secret, there's no interest." But Liz said no. She wasn't ready. She finally told Oscar about her past heartbreak. 3 years ago, I was in love with a local guy here. We were together for almost a year, but he left me for a local girl. They got married," she said, tears streaming down her face. "I thought I'd never get over it." Oscar held her close, comforting her. "Now I see why you have been hiding from everyone, Liz." Later that day, the man she loved a long time ago saw her photo on the internet and came to visit her at the hotel, now surrounded by paparazzi. He apologized for what had happened 3 years ago. "Liz, I'm sorry for everything," he said. "I hope you can forgive me." Liz felt better and found peace in his words. She realized she was ready to move on. She turned to Oscar. "Can you help me get out of here?" she asked. Oscar got an idea. They borrowed bear costumes from the crew and left the hotel looking like bears so that nobody could recognize them. They walked along the beach wearing the bear heads, because photographers could be anywhere. "In my hometown, it's quiet. Nobody photographs me," Oscar said. "Why don't you come over for Christmas? I'd love you to meet my family." Liz smiled, feeling a warmth she hadn't felt in years. She took off the bear head, took out her mobile phone, and said, "Let's take a selfie." Oscar looked surprised, taking off his costume too. "Are you sure?" Liz nodded, pulling him closer. "Yes, I'm not afraid anymore. I want to open up about us and who I am." She snapped a photo of their smiling faces. For the first time, Liz felt free and ready to live her life. "Let them talk," she said, hugging Oscar, "and let the future begin." As they walked, Liz clutched the small yellow book that had brought her back to Lugardo, helped her heal, and introduced her to Oscar. The book she wrote 3 years ago changed her life. Again. Do you know the only place where you can learn English with your favorite movie heroes? EWA app. Movie characters will teach you English grammar, words, pronunciation, and listening, all in one place. App ewa.com. And now, listen to another English story.